2 things that you will need. I like this from Incubate. I got it from My Shire Farms. This is my incubator, and we got the eggs inside. The next thing you need is a dark room. This is how you see how to candle. So here's my eggs, and I'm gonna take them one at a time, and I'm gonna take them on the big end, and I can't see anything. You see that little line? That second little line? That's a full egg. So that is a fertile egg. A fertile egg with development. See that? The egg is dark. Most of these eggs are too big, too dark, especially like this one here. You see all that spottling? See all that mottling? So I'm just gonna take the big end. I'm gonna shine it through. I wish I had a better way to prop my phone up. Let's see. Is that? See right there? Right there, a little bit of light. Not this, not the light itself, but that little line. That's what we're looking for. So that's 3 good eggs. And here's a good show of a bad egg. It's completely see-through. And then this one specifically apparently got cracked at some point. So that's a bad egg. And oh, you can see again, this one looks like it got a crack at some point. And it is hollow. That line is a little bit higher, but I'm not seeing a spot. Okay, here's another good example. This one has the dark up here and that line right there. This is a fertile egg. We'll see how far it goes. Now, just because I'm candling doesn't mean all these eggs are gonna hatch. I'm putting into lockdown. There's a good example of the egg cap. And so, because these eggs are hard to see through, I don't feel it necessary to candle more than at lockdown. And I only throw out those eggs that don't show any development, because I don't want to accidentally choose an egg that I think is dead but end up killing that embryo. There's another one with that line at the very bottom. Oh, this one is hard to tell, but there you go. There's the air sac. This one is hard to tell. I'm gonna take out my little nightlight here, so it's gonna get even darker. Oh, yep. You see how that entire egg lights up? That is an undeveloped egg. There's another where it's dark, and then that line. There's another good example. You can see that line pretty clearly in this one. But even this, it's a pretty clear egg. Even this, like this is a pretty high-powered light too. So, oh, there's a good example. This egg started developing. You can see it up here at the top, right there where my thumb is moving. And then this middle section is all glowing. So that egg died pretty early. It started developing, but then it dried up. Oh, this is an interesting one. I don't know if you can see that really well, but it is the embryo started developing. I can see it wiggling on my end. But this side is completely glowing. So that is not going to hatch. Another good egg. Another good egg. There's another good egg. You can see the air pocket. Now the air pocket is on the blunt end of the egg. And that one it's hard to tell, but that one is also an air pocket. Air pocket. There's an air pocket. I'm really liking, oh, we got another bad one, but can you see that one has a crack in it? Some of them just, those hairline fractures really get you. So I should vet my eggs better before I put them in the incubator. We have another good one. Another good one. There we go. And honestly, at this point, I could also say, as long as you can't see the egg glowing because of the light, regardless of, there's another good egg sac. Oh, that was a bad crack. I do need to vet these eggs before. Yeah, that's a really bad crack. Something that might be interesting to some folks. There's a bad egg too. See how far up the glow goes? Because of my incubator is not the highest quality incubators, it's my first incubator, so I need to save up for a better one. I have decided to do a technique called the dry hatch. And the dry hatch, well, it's like it sounds. You don't add water. And I'm in an area that is dry to begin with, so I'm not constantly fighting my humidity. My incubator stays in my bathroom, so that when we shower, my incubator naturally gets a boost of humidity, and then that humidity just slowly pulls back for the rest of the day, and it just ends up working up. Now I really have to watch it because my incubator does not like. Okay, so this one is really, really hard to tell, but if you can, you see how you can see the modeling on this egg? This is a really good example of how hard it is to see through quail eggs. But this egg is glowing. This egg is bad. There's nothing there. I can see the impression of the blood spot right in front of you. Not the modeling, but there's a blood ring. So that egg did not develop. It started to, it looked like. Okay, we have 3 more eggs. Oh, wow, I really do need to vet these eggs better. That's another crack. Okay, maybe I need to add another candling, because all the cracked eggs did not develop. Okay. I apologize to everyone's eyes, but that is how you candle eggs. Here's my incubator, here's the bad eggs, here's the good eggs. Now I'm gonna prep for incubation.